Hey guys, how's it going? This is Solo Black Dude, and I've had a bit of issues with people regarding my accent. To be honest, personally, I don't believe I even have an accent. But rest assured, I was born in London, well, Britain, Croydon, to be more precise. But anyway, some people thought I was Asian. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Why would I be sounding Asian if my name was Solo Black Dude? But I don't know, some people are just... Anyway, we have a OU match against someone by the name of MBZ, who's also a British YouTuber. He has much more of an accent than me, that's for sure. But I'm not really jealous. I shouldn't be. Although maybe a little bit, I don't know. Anyway, let's get into the match. Also, if you haven't seen my Cypher 2012, I recommend you should check it now or after this battle. I'll make sure to remind you. Anyway, he's going to lead up with his Ferrothorn, and I'm going to lead with my Scarf Landorus. So, first thing I'm going to do is go for an Earthquake. He probably realised that, and you know, just that's what Landorus does. I might went for a U-turn, but I don't know, maybe he was predicting me to stay in, so he's gonna take that opportunity to go for the Rock Snap, I believe now. And now he's gonna switch into his Tornadoes. I probably should have realised this and, you know, switched up myself, but I thought he was actually gonna stay in and do some hazards. So, you know, with me being locked into Earthquake, I have to switch out into my specially defensive Jirachi as he goes for a U-turn just to keep up his momentum, which is, you know, good for him really because he can just do some damage and then regenerate because of his new ability. Excuse me. Anyways, he's going to go into his Politoed now just to get his own river up. I don't think I have a river up myself. I actually use as Clear Skies. I have faced a lot of rain teams, which is kind of annoying really, but I get by. So, first things first, in case he uses Choice Scarf, I'm going to stay in and go for the Thunder Wave. As he goes for the Hydro Pump, thank God it misses because that would have caused a lot of problems for me. So now I'm going to go for my Stealth Rocks because I really do need to get some Stealth Rocks because his team will appreciate them. Not really, but you know, I'm just saying it from my point of view. As he gets Paralyzed on his turn, which is great because that means I can actually do what I need to do unscathed. Then switch out, go into my Keldeo to resist the, to resist the Hydro Pump. Although not very well, but because you know it's part water, I can take at least something. And it does better half, which is kind of bad. You know, it's a bit too much damage even though it's resisted. Anyways, to relive the next Hydro Pump, I'm going to go for a Calm Mind, but he actually gets paralyzed on his turn, which is super for me because I can actually go for the Secret Sword, and judging by the fact that I OHKO it from that point, I would assume it's more of a specially defensive oriented kind of build, so that's why it goes down one hit. So you know, good, I can take out that Politoed. But now he brings on his Tornadoes, and you know that with the more even normal Tornadoes would outspeed me, so really it's a threat either way. So I have to switch out, go into my specially defensive Jirachi as he goes for the Hurricane. And someone said that Hurricane does 100% confusion in the rain. No, it doesn't. It's just accuracy, just to point out. But you know, anyway, let's get back to the battle. So he goes for the Hurricane. I can resist it because I'm part Steel and my special defensive. You know, I've kind of said that twice already. Anyways, I was foolish to think that he will stay in with his Tornadoes, and I go for a Thunder Wave, and I really should have realized he has he's going to switch into his Gastrodon to resist that. So I have to switch out, go into the only Pokemon who I think can actually take a Surf, bar my Jirachi, because I didn't want my Jirachi to take any more HP than it did. Plus Gastrodon's type in kind of scares me. He might go for the Earth Power and whatnot. And I barely live on like 14 before leftovers, I think, and I'm able to get off my light screen just before I go down to another Surf. And I think he told me this was Expert Belted. At this, you know, from my point of view, I was thinking it was Choice Specs because of the damage it did, but my god, that is strong. It must be max special attack anyway. But now I'm gonna go into my Meloetta, yes, the legal way to do it. As he switches out, and he's gonna go into his Ferrothorn, probably to resist the Psychic, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go for my Relic Song. He told me he has no idea what Meloetta does. Do your research. But basically, what Meloetta does, if I'm if I'm running the physical kind of gimmick or form, what I do is that I go for the Relic Song to change my form, and then my attack and my speed goes sky high, like literally rocket sky high. I have what, max 390 speed in this form, which is godlike. But anyway, I can go for a close combat now and then take out the Ferrothorn, so that's good for me. And now he goes into his Nidoking, which is actually now legal with the Sheer Force and physical moves like Ice Punch, which is good because he can work with Sucker Punch. And I don't have Zen Headbutt. At the time I didn't know Zen Headbutt was learnable by Meloetta, and I didn't bother having Psychic because, you know, in this form it has much less special attack. So I just went for a Shadow Claw then. I don't have Return on this set. I don't know the optimal move set for this. You know, I'm trying to incorporate Psychic in case I face Toxicroaks and Nidokings because they're kind of common right now. But anyway, he takes me up with a Poison Jab, and I'm gonna go into my Keldeo. I was gonna go for the Surf, but it's kind of obvious because he has a Gastrodon sitting there. So he's going to switch out, throwing the Surf, going to his Gastrodon as I predict the switch, go for a Secret Sword, and nearly take it out, but because I outspeed, I'm going to take it out again on this turn, and down goes the Gastrodon. So pretty good moves on my part, but the thing is I'm on low on health, but I can switch out and, you know, bring back my Keldeo later after Star Fox damage. So fearing he might go for the Sucker Punch, I'm going to go into my Landorus now. Bring him down to like -1, but he's going to go for the Source Dance, so he's going to be virtually at +1 after the Source Dance. And now here was the tricky point. I could either predict him to go into his Tornadus or go, you know, stay in and go for an Earthquake. But not only do I mispredict, I miss. I mean, as if it wasn't hurtful to mispredict, I don't even land a move on it. And he's able to take him up with an Ice Punch, which I actually did not expect. I was expecting Source Dance, Substitute, Drain Punch, and Sucker Punch. But I don't know, he took me out. Anyway, that's not a problem because I do have my Thunderous Therian form, and that can actually take it out in one shot. But he switches into his Nidoking, and I am, you know, he can resist it. But I do pack the HP Ice, which means I'm going to be able to take it out. On this turn, he doesn't go for a Sucker Punch. I'm not really sure why. Maybe he thought I was going to switch out because I was Choice Scarfed. I did use a Choice Scarf variant, but I realized it was just too restrictive. So, you know, now he's going to go for the Sucker Punch like I thought he was going to do that the first time. I don't really know. But anyway, I'm able to live the hit, and even a timid Life Orb Thunderbolt can knock it out in one shot, which is kind of amazing. I was glad it did because I thought Modest was the only way to take it out in one shot. But Jolly, I mean, timid works as well, so it's kind of cool. Now here, he's going to be able to outspeed me. He's going to go for the Heat Wave. He could have missed. That's very, very, very risky. He shouldn't just went for the Hurricane just for that 100% accuracy. I mean, if he had missed, it would have been a 3-0 from there. So, you know, that's a little tip just to say. But here, I'm going to go into my Keldeo. The reason why I did it here was because I wanted to make sure he had enough Life Orb Recoil so that I can go into my Jirachi and Iron Hit it. Because in this form, Tornadus has a lot more defense. And I wanted, you know, just to get more Life Orb damage. That's understandable, right? So here he goes for a superpower. I did not expect it at the time. I didn't know. This was like the first time I ever saw a Tornadus actually go for a move in this form. Thankfully I live because of my bulk, and I'm able to go for a Thunder Wave just to ensure my victory, because if I don't T-Wave it and I hit it right now and it lives, then I'm kind of screwed. So now that it's slower than me, I have to do what a Jirachi really does. It's just to Thunder Wave and then go for Power Flinches. But because of the defense drop from Superpower, I'm able to take out from that point and win the game with a 1-0. So yeah, that will be the game. If you liked it, you're welcome to leave it a like. Likes are very helpful. They help my channel grow and whatnot. And if anyone who new to this video, you can, you know, subscribe for more Black and White 2 battles. And also, like I said at the beginning of the battle, if you haven't checked out my Pokemon Cypher, I advise you to do so right now. And yeah, that'll be it. I will catch you guys later. I think I got Fire Emblem. I should do that sometime soon. But yeah, that'll be it. I'll catch you guys later, and peace.